Good morning, student. Welcome to the biology class. This video is the continuation videos of our photosynthesis topic. In the previous video, already we have seen what is the process of photosynthesis, what is the structure of stomata, opening and closing of stomata. There are two main phases of photosynthesis: light dependent, light independent. Okay, already in the previous video, already by seeing adaptation of life, photosynthesis, the end product of photosynthesis. Got it, student? If you have any doubt regarding to this topic, you go through the previous video and watch it again. Got it? In this video, I am going to teach the new topic, the factors affecting the rate of photosynthesis and a carbon cycle. These are the last point of this lesson. Got it, student? Let us go towards today's topic. The process of photosynthesis is affected by the two factors. One is the external factors and internal factors. Let us see details which are the external factors which affect the rate of photosynthesis, and later we will see the internal factors. See, student, there are four main factors which affect four main external factors which affect the rate of photosynthesis: amount of light, temperature, light intensity, and carbon dioxide. These are very important factors for the affect the rate of photosynthesis. One by one we will see. As you know that, student, water is very important reactant of the process of photosynthesis. If there is the scarcity of water due to the absorption of the water from the soil and the loss through the transpiration and reduce the rate of photosynthesis, means देखो बेटा, अगर plant ने water absorb नहीं किया, then stomata will not open. If there is no opening of stomata, the leaf is not able to take the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and the photosynthesis process is not going on properly. Got it? Means the water is very important factors to increase the rate of photosynthesis, but it is the optimum range of the water is required. If there is the lots of water present in the atmosphere, the plant cannot do properly photosynthesis. Got it? Because absorption of lots of water and the transpiration is very high, so there is no energy for the plant to the process of photosynthesis. So the water is required to the plant is the optimum temperature, because in the previous lesson transpiration I told you, out of 100%, only 2% of water are used by the plant to the process of photosynthesis, and remaining 98% water is thrown outside the atmosphere by the process of transpiration. Got it, student? Next factor is the temperature. You know that temperature is very important factor. If the temperature is increased, the rate of photosynthesis also increase. If the temperature is decreased, the rate of photosynthesis also decrease. Means temperature is a very important external factor to the increase the rate of photosynthesis. But see, student, optimum range of temperature is required by the process of photosynthesis. As you know that 35-degree temperature is the optimum range of temperature. If the temperature is increased up to the 35, means till to the 40-degree temperature, the plant can perform the process of photosynthesis. But if upper limit of 40 degrees centigrade, the enzymes are disturbed in the plant. As you know, the photosynthesis, there are so many enzymes are present in the leaf and they are working properly, but the temperature is increased above the 40 degree, these enzymes are disturbed and the process of photosynthesis is a stop. So the optimum range, means till to the 40-degree temperature, is the optimum range of temperature to perform the rate of photosynthesis. Got it, student? One point is also given in your textbook. If the temperature is increases by the 10%, means see, if the rate of photosynthesis is double, means like that, if there is a 20-degree temperature and increase the 30 degree, means increase the 10-degree temperature, then देयर इज द फोटोसिंथेसिस रेट इज अ डबल मीन्स सी स्टूडेंट, अगर यहाँ पे 50% फोटोसिंथेसिस हो रहा है और टेम्परेचर 10 डिग्री से बढ़ गया तो 100% फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस इज गोइंग ऑन. गॉट इट? The temperature is very important factor to the rate of photosynthesis. Next important factor is the light intensity. As you know that sunlight is very important for the process of photosynthesis, because due to the sunlight the plant have a chlorophyll pigment, and these chlorophyll pigment are trap the sunlight. If there is no sunlight, there is a no rate of photosynthesis, there is no process of photosynthesis going on. So the light intensity increase, the rate of photosynthesis increase. Got it? And next important external factor is the carbon dioxide. You know that carbon dioxide is very important because the carbon dioxide is convert the carbohydrates. In the photosynthesis process we have studied. So the carbon dioxide is very important. It is very essential factor. The carbon dioxide increases in the atmosphere, the rate of photosynthesis also increases. Because why, student? Because the carbon dioxide, if the rate of carbon dioxide is increased more than that times also the stomata automatically close and plant is not able to the process of photosynthesis. Means the carbon dioxide concentration increase, the photosynthesis also increase, but again it's stable at the optimum point. Got it? Means देखो, I will show in the diagram. If there is the temperature increase, the rate of photosynthesis increase. But the optimum temperature, 40 degree temperature, above the 40 degree temperature, the photosynthesis rate is not increased. But more carbon dioxide are increase, the rate of photosynthesis also increase. But it is stable in one point. In the point, there is more carbon dioxide in atmosphere, high temperature, but the range is stable. Means in the one point, it is the point there is the stable in the rate of photosynthesis. Means यहाँ पे टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज हो गया बेटा, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इंक्रीज हो गया, तो यहाँ पे एक ऐसा स्टेबल पॉइंट आता है, वहाँ पे फोटोसिंथेसिस रेट स्टेबल हो जाता है. मीन्स मोर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, more temperature, but there will no increase the rate of photosynthesis. Got it, student? There are the 4 important factors which is affect the rate of photosynthesis. Again I will show with the help of diagram. See student, I told you the carbon dioxide increase, the rate of photosynthesis also increase, but it is the optimum range of carbon dioxide is required for the photosynthesis. Above the optimum range the कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इंक्रीज, देयर इज नो इंक्रीज. मीन्स देखो, अगर यहाँ पे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इंक्रीज हो रहा है, सी कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इंक्रीज हो रहा है तो फोटोसिंथेसिस ऑल्सो इंक्रीज, बट इन द वन स्टेबल पॉइंट देयर इज द rate of photosynthesis is stable, no more increase the rate of photosynthesis. Same like that temperature also. Got it, student? Next we will see the internal factors. There are only three internal factors which is affect the rate of photosynthesis. First is the chlorophyll. See, chlorophyll, you know that chlorophyll is the pigment which is present in the chloroplast. If there is the no deficiency of the nutritional deficiency of the minerals, there is the loss amount of chlorophyll pigment in the leaf. If there is no chlorophyll pigment, the no trapping of the sunlight, so automatically the rate of photosynthesis is decreased. Next is the protoplasm. Protoplasm, it is the one most important. Dehydration of the plant. अगर water ही नहीं है, there is the no photosynthesis, rate of increase in the plant. And next is the leaf, surface of leaf. If there is very thick cuticles, these thick cuticles not absorb the sunlight, the sunlight is not entering in the leaf, and there is the no photosynthesis process. Got it, student? There are many internal factors affect the rate of photosynthesis. Still only look the leaves. You know, the thick cuticles are present on the leaf. There is no allowed the large amount of light enter in the leaf. If there is no light, there is no photosynthesis. Got it, student? There are the external and internal factors which are affect the rate of photosynthesis. In our textbook there have some experiment. These experiment I will take in the practically. Got it, student? So whenever we will conduct the practicals, that times practically I explain the whatever experiment which is present in our textbook. Next point, it is the last point, but it is very important point. It's called as the carbon cycle. You know that, student? Carbon cycle. Carbon cycle, you know that carbon is the very important for us. Why? Because each and every nutrient, carbohydrate contain the carbohydrate, fat contain the carbohydrate, lipid contain the carbohydrates, and this nutrient is very required to our body process. Same like that, plant is also very important for the carbon dioxide for the process of photosynthesis. Got it? So the carbon cycle is very important for us. First upon, I will explain what is the definition of carbon cycle. See, student, carbon cycle means what? A series of the chemical reaction in which carbon as a chemical element is removed from the atmosphere, used by the living organism in their body process, and finally return into the air. This is called as the carbon cycle. Again I will repeat it. देखो बेटा, कार्बन साइकिल ये क्या है? एक सीरीज है, many chemical reaction which is involved in this element, and these carbon are removed from the air, which is used by the living organism, their body process, and then it finally return into the air. It's called as the carbon cycle. There are so many essential steps. I will explain you. First is the photosynthesis. As you know that, student, by the there is the in the atmosphere there is the carbon dioxide. You know that the out of 100%, 0.03% carbon dioxides are present in the air. These carbon dioxides are absorbed by the green plant, and by the process of photosynthesis, the green plants are produce the carbohydrates, produce the starch, and these carbohydrates are consumed by the animal. Whenever the plant is also respiration, through by the respiration, plant is also again release the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. In animal, take the carbon dioxide, means animals consume the carbohydrates, and whenever the animals also respiration, they also release the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Same like that, whenever the bacteria, fungi, they are decompose the animal, when the animals will be die, when the plant will be decomposed, these decomposition through by the bacteria, and they are also release the carbon dioxide into the air. Got it, student? In that way, again means the atmospheric carbon dioxides are taken by the plant, then plant respiration again return the carbon dioxide into the air. This plant is a producer, the animal consume the plants, and they also respiration through the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Whenever the plant and animals are dead, and they decompose by bacteria, and again return the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Got it? Same like that, whenever the respiration, the animals, plants, bacteria is become fossilization, it convert into the fossil fuel. The combustion of the fossil fuels again release the carbon dioxide into the nature. This is called as the कार्बन साइकिल. अंडरस्टूड? कार्बन साइकिल, कार्बन साइकिल क्या है बेटा? एक केमिकल सीरीज है, केमिकल रिएक्शन की, विच इज take the means there are so many chemical elements which is involved in the reactions, and again remove the carbon dioxide into the air, and these carbon dioxide used by the plant body and again finally return into the atmosphere. This is called as the carbon cycle. Got it, student? Means there are a photosynthesis in the way the plant take the carbon dioxide, produce the food as a carbohydrate. By food chain, these foods are taken by the animals, consumers, and whenever the consumers are respiration, again all the plants and animal respire and release the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. When the animals and plants are decay, some bacteria are decompose these organism and again release the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. the wood, some fossil fuels, coal, oil, gas. When in burning of these fossil fuel by the combustion, return to the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and heating the limestone again release the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. In that, this is called as the carbon cycle. Got it, student? What is mean by carbon cycle? Carbon cycle क्या है? Carbon cycle is a series of chemical reaction in which carbon as a chemical element, carbon dioxide, is removed from the air used by the living organism in their body process, and it's finally returned to the air, is called as the carbon cycle. Understood, student? This was the last topic of the lesson. From the next video I will explaining new to the new topic. Thank you, student.